Yo, what up, Blackish fam? It's your boy B. I hope all is well. Doing another reaction, checking out this Montana of 300. Man, somebody put me on him just a few days ago. I heard that Rap God, and I was hooked. It's like, it feels kind of like a guilty pleasure because if you know anything about the station, Blackish University Modern Day Griots, you might ask, what exactly is a griot, right? Griot. A griot was somebody who would pass down information from generation to generation in West Africa before there was a written language, right? And you stop and ask yourself, how are we benefiting? How are we putting our younger generation in a position of power? How are we passing down knowledge? And I try to do that on this station, not just from hip-hop reactions, but spoken word, poetry. The other day we did a reaction video to I Have a Dream speech by Martin Luther King Jr., and I got a whole lineup of things planned for Black History Month. If you're a fan, not just of good music, but somebody who's putting their passion into what they're doing, man, don't forget to like and subscribe, because, I'm from Chicago, and even though I don't condone all the violence, and I hate to perpetuate the cycle of poverty, crime, and hopelessness in Chicago, bro, there's something about Montana 300 where, he's spitting that truth, but he's also putting you on game. He's dropping little gems in there lyrically to help put you on knowledge, right? Like Nas or Black Thought or Toby Nwigwe. So, this is kind of a guilty pleasure because, he's got the pistol and he's got the weed, right? But he's also trying to put you on. So I feel a little like, Dad, I hate liking this, but, this boy is sick with it. Anybody from Chicago that's bringing something to the table, we owe him that respect to at least check it out. Without further ado, let's get Montana 300. This is Beatbox. Let's get right to it. You should know you are. You fucking right for it.
Rap God MG shit. Album on the way.
Listen to that bass.
Yeah, this shit is exclusive.
It's the one y'all want, right?
Alright, now see, this is what I mean, right?
It's too fucking easy. Let the beat drop, bitch. I keep the heat cop. Keep your head up before I send your ass to meat pop.
Woo! Send your ass to meat pop, fucking with me, right? He ain't talking about religion, but you gonna get that halo, bro.
Send your ass to meat pop. I'll put that burner on his
ass.
Did
he say meat pop or meat pop? I guess it doesn't matter because either way you going to heaven, right? Hopefully you going to heaven, right?
It's too
Run that back.
easy. Let the beat drop, bitch. I keep the heat cop. Keep your head up before I send your ass to meat pop. I'll put that burner on his ass like the seats hot. You better for that bag, smoke him like a teapot. Niggas act like gangsters till I pop up. That's a G shot. That pump or turn whatever with daddy into a T-top.
Yo, listen to what he's saying, right? Oh, you think you a G, right? Let me show you this G shot. I'll still give it to you.
Bag, smoke them like a teapot. Niggas act like gangsters till I pop up. That's a G shot. That pump or turn whatever with daddy into a T-top. All of these guns that
you say about the T-top?
G shot. That pump or turn whatever with daddy into a T-top. All of these guns that we got clean on their ass detox. Daffy Duck, get your big shot. Turn your ass to a freeze pop. Catch a body, no lead block.
He said, turn you into a freeze pop, right? You're going to be stiff and cold fucking with me. Sick with it. And man, it's unfortunate, but in Chicago, where I know Montana 300 is from, guns are everywhere, right? You can get whatever you want, what you want, right? From a flea market to the grocery store, the pistols are everywhere, which is part of the problem. A lot of the problems going on in Chicago right now. It's just that we got these youngsters that aren't accountable, right? There's no hierarchy in the gang system like there was in yesteryear, and these boys out here running wild, bro.
Top all of these guns that we got clean on their ass detox. Daffy Duck, get your big shot, turn your ass to a free.
Daffy Duck, I love this dude's cartoon references, man. I was doing one the other day, and he referenced the motherfucking Green Ranger. Who remembers Tommy, that... This man straight was talking about heroes in a half shell. Shout out to the Ninja Turtles. I like his little references. I wonder what the connection is. I got to learn some more about this cat. But he said, you Daffy Duck, right? Dog, you mess around and get your beak shot. You ever see Daffy Duck and his beak shot that spins around and stuff?
Pop, catch a body, no lead block. I can make your bitch eat cock over here like she eavesdrop at the malls like it's she rock.
He said, I make your bitch eat cock. yo, she's over here like eavesdrop, but like you overhear a conversation, but she's over here getting the dick, as Bernie Mac would say. Yo, sick, bro. You gotta love this, bro. This man is lyrical and not just, he's not talented as a rapper and just some street. Don't listen at the surface level. You gotta listen to the bars, right? You gotta break down what he's saying, bro. It is lyrical. This is talent. This is something not just anyone can do.
He shot that pumper, turn whatever, whip daddy into a T-top. All of these guns that we got clean on their ass detox. Daffy Duck, get your big
You know,
shots.
when you clean your system up, that's called a detox, right?
Turn your ass to a freeze, pat your body, no lead block. I can make your bitch eat cock over here like she eavesdrop. At the walls like it's sheetrock. Green and blue money spread, plus I'm fly, look like a peacock. I've been about cash money since white tees, your bows and ring. White tees like it's sheetrock. Green and blue money spread, plus I'm fly, look like a peacock. I've been about cash money since white tees, your bows and ring. I'm shining, beaming, glossing, big time and stunting and flossing, flexing on them. Yeah, I'm saucing, I drip, they sinking, no faucet. Check the kicks, bitch, I'm a stunner, been balling on them. Steve Austin, yeah, they hate them, let them play shoot like Jason Tatum in Boston, slinging iron like I'm golfing, bitch. Once we on that, we off them on the gamble till it cost them. They find them outlying, chalk them, they gon' put them in a suit and then put them up in the coffin. Put my dick inside your doll and I hit it deep like the Marlins. I pulled up and put it down, now I got a whip like a Rogers. Made a living off them trees with gorillas like I was Tarzan. Me and bro got the was weighing and shorty.
Yo, bro, this dude is bringing it. I gotta break down some of those bars, man. I just can't. I'm trying to like, yo, let it ride. This man's riding this beat. But yo, we gotta break this down.
Till it cost them, they find them outlying chalk them, they gon'
You know, when you're outlined in chalk, right, to those that aren't from the hood, that's what happens when they find a body. You can normally tell what's going on in the hood by the vehicles that are there and how the cops are moving, right? Whether or not they use that red police tape or they use the yellow police tape, right? Do not cross, right? Caution. It's a crime scene now, right? But also, what type of vehicles are there, right? Is it the paddy wagon? One you used to call it the meat wagon, right? How are they? How are they getting to the scene? Are they doing the walk where they're looking for bullets and placing numbers down as they find bullets? But a chalk line, normally they'll take a variety of pictures as to how the body is placed, but eventually they'll cover the body with something. And eventually they have to move it, especially if it's in an area where the whole neighborhood could see. But you want to outline the body with chalk so that you can revisit how they fell, the position, the trajectory of the bullet. Yo, just sick with it. And that's coming from a man that obviously knows what goes on in the hood and what that chalk outline means, right?
I'm a stunner, been balling on them. Steve Austin, yeah, they hate them, let them play shoot like Jason Tatum in Boston, slinging iron like I'm golfing, bitch. Once we on that, we off them on the gamble till it cost them. They find them outlying chalk them, they gon' put them in a suit and then put them up in the coffin.
Put them in a suit, put them in a coffin, right? You heading to the funeral home, buddy.
Gon' put them in a suit and then put them up in the coffin. Put my dick inside your doll and I hit it deep like the Marlins. I pulled up.
Yo. Yo, he said, I think he said your doll, not your daughter, which either way it would have been equally hard. But he said, yo, I get up in your chick and I'll put it, I send it deep like the Marlins, right? Like you're knocking a home run, you go deep, right? But I'm going deep in your girl or your mom, bro.
Put it down, now I got a whip like a Rogers, made a living off them trees.
He said, yo, now I got a whip, right?
Put it down, now I got a whip like a Rogers, made a living off them trees with gorillas like I was Tarzan.
Woo, that's just so hard, bro. For those that are younger, might not understand the Tarzan reference. Oh, watch out for that tree, right? Tarzan, that was a man raised in the jungle or like abandoned, kind of like the Jungle Boy. But he was raised in the trees, right? And with gorillas, he could have probably used a Jungle Boy reference too. But he said, yo, I'm like Tarzan, right? I was raised with those trees and these gorillas, these dudes that got my back. Yo, the play on words is sick. And you could tell this is definitely a dude that likes his cartoons. But you can tell this boy don't play, right? Fuck around and find out.
Off them trees with gorillas like I was Tarzan. Me and bro got dog Joe. We was weighing in Sean and Marlon. Train my sons up in the gym.
Yo, something about Sean and Marlon. Those are the Wayne brothers, right? And I believe he referenced them before where there was a clown reference. And then he referenced the Wayne brothers. For those, again, from yesteryear in the 90s, there was a show called Color. It was created by Keenan Ivory Wayans, who then used that platform to put his people on, right? You probably know one or two of the Wayne sisters, the Wayne brothers from the show that they put out. But one of the iconic roles from In Living Color that one of the, I believe Keenan Ivory Wayans played himself was Homie, the clown, right? Homie, don't play that. Bah! Bust your ass with a sock with nickels in it, all right? A sock with soap in it or something. But yo, it's not the first time he's dropped a Wayne's reference. I just couldn't hear the context. Let's run it back. Something about going broke. I don't know.
We was weighing and Sean and Marlon train my sons up in the gym on and off that court, bitch. They ballin', just applying what I taught them. It's good to see them evolving. When you win, make sure you watch the ones around you who ain't applauding. Got the game inside my palm.
Yo, see, he's putting people on game. It might sound like just some dude from the hood with a pistol that's talking about money, hoes, and rims, and he's tatted up, right? What does this man got to say? I'm a learned man, right? I'm an educated man. Bro, you never know who you're going to get knowledge from, right? Open your mind, bro. Open your eyes and listen to what he's saying. You got to be careful when you make moves because not everyone that's in the boat is rowing in the same direction, right? Let me repeat that. Not everybody that is with you is rowing in the same direction. Some people are actually hoping that you fail, right? They're with you so they can be put on, right? Or they can benefit from wherever you are in life, but they're not on your team, bro. Be careful. I can't remember the reference. It might have been Toby Nwigwe, but he said, not everyone that's in your circle is in your square, or something to that effect, or is it like in your ring? And you think of it like not everybody in your circle of friends is on your side of the boxing ring trying to help you succeed. And yo, it's sick how a cat like this can say it if you're truly listening, if you're truly understanding the lyrics and not just wilding out. You can do that too. I'm doing it too. But listen to what he's saying. He's trying to put people on so they don't make the same mistakes and they know how to make.
Up in the gym on and off that court, bitch. They ballin', just applying what I taught them. It's good to see them evolving. When you win, make sure you watch the ones around you who ain't applauding. Got the game inside my palms. I'm just milking it like a carton. Got balls on lock like the warden. I'm harder than Garden Harden. Vomit on the floor so every...
Yo, he said, I'm harder than Garden Harden, right? James Harden, right? He's got that mess around and flip you up, then jump back and hit you with that tray, or he come in, right? It's hard to guard someone that's not only that athletic, but that big, but that deadly shooting the three, but they're deadly in the paint. Hard to guard, right?
Beat I'm puking on. Franklin's with me, Louis on me. I'm Uncle Jerome. Harder than Garden Harden. Vomit on the floor, so every beat I'm puking on. Franklin's with me, Louis on me. I'm Uncle Jerome. Project living, monkey bars and crates where we was hooping on. It's hard to make these.
What you know about living in the hood? All the playgrounds are metal, rusty than a mofo, right? All you got is the monkey bars, and you gonna battle on that bad boy, right? Little chicken fight where you hold on to the thing and use your legs to wrestle and see who you can get down first, man. I've seen people break their arm, bust their grill up. It's either that or go hoop, right?
Project living, monkey bars and crates where we was hooping on. It's hard.
Yeah, for real. Shout out to all the ones, all the real ones. If you got that sweet ass J, it's probably because you learned to hoop on a milk crate, right? Back in our hoods, like in Chicago, I remember the spot where I learned to hoop. It was actually, I was up north on the northwest side, right off Western and Armitage and Milwaukee. There was this alley there, and I met these Mexican cats that used to hoop all crazy and such. And I was young, and I got a basketball, started dribbling, and bro, I started shooting. We put a milk crate up. And I tell you what, I learned to shoot with no backboard. I learned to shoot with circular rim. So guess what? When I did get to the gym, ooh, I'm telling you, bro, I'm deadly with the shot. I might not be able to move like I used to, but you fuck around and leave me open. You fuck around and find out, bro. I will drain a three. I will drain it from anywhere within the arc, bro. And, so shout out to the ones, the real ones, bro, that started out with the milk crates, bro. We didn't have the right shoes. We weren't pumping up nothing, right? We were straight nailing up milk crates and we hooping whatever, bro. I used to hoop in the snow and ice. Pick up the ball, shoot it again, bro. We just out there shooting, bro.
Cool Jerome, Project Living, Monkey Bars and Crates where we was hooping on. It's hard to make things right when everyone around you doing wrong. Had to prove them wrong, got on and brought my crew along. Always knew my worth, don't need a bust down or a Cuban on. Some dirt I had to do alone.
I always knew my worth. I didn't need a bust down or a Cuban link. I didn't need nothing to show people who I am, right? But I like what he's saying too, and you hear guys that the real ones, right? Like J. Cole. And so, yo, what good is having the dough if my people ain't put on, right? Why would I sit in first class if my dude's back there, right? You even talk about Drake. He said, I got my people's living next to me, or it's something about taking care of the people that are your day ones, right? The ones that stood by your side and believed in you when nobody else did. Those are the people that you put on and you keep in your circle. Yo, speak that truth, bro.
Brought my crew along. Always knew my worth, don't need a bust down or a Cuban on. Some dirt I had to do alone. I slid like I had supers on. I can't front, I made him pay, nigga, no student loans. Spray at his top, two at his neck, nigga, that's new cologne. You better ask about my past, I'll get your future gone. No relative, but at his wake, I have him viewing homes. Me and my gangsters celebrating like Larry Hoover home. Bitch, once I up you.
Yo, Larry Hoover, right? We did, if you look back in the playlist, I actually did a reaction to the entire Larry Hoover concert, right? It's a couple hours. I sat there, yo, and I was kind of roasting some of these cats too. But yo, it's tight. Definitely want to check that out. It's one of the first videos I did on this channel. But to those that don't know Larry Hoover, he is a gang leader, right? And yeah, he's been in prison for quite some time, but he's honestly tried to change try to change everything that Gangster Disciples stand for, right? GDs. And he's trying to give education. And some would argue he's still calling shots from behind bars, but some of these cats, when we took them off the streets, we didn't replace leaders. We couldn't, right? You thought you were doing good, Chicago, when you took all these gang leaders off the street, but now you got all these youngsters running around that don't answer to anybody, and they're fragmented. Right? You messed around and tore down Lathrop homes and Cabrini Green, and you try to move people to different hoods without understanding the dynamic of the hood. Right? You needed a hood consultant to tell you what you could or couldn't do, but instead you took our buildings, right? You took Cabrini Green, and you took people that rather live there than go into other more violent communities or be in gang-infested communities. And yo, there's some people that don't mix, right? And you made moves and that you should be accountable for, Chicago, and you're one of the reasons the West Side and the South Side has got as jacked up as it has. Yeah, a lot of it is because people have got no sense and we're out here shooting because somebody called you an idiot on Facebook. But yo, part of it is because of the system, the Chicago politics, or them not understanding that, yo, there's rules in the hood. It might look chaotic to some if you're not from the hood. But there's ways that we move and we understand the balance, bro. Come on now.
You better duck, I keep that Ruger on. The way this bitch stick to my hip, you think I glued it on. Our stadium is dome, rim shop stay with the chrome. His mama said I took her heart away like some phones. Holding his top for capping like he got a visor on. Split his wig like a comb, shot singing like a song. Rained on his whip, no need to turn the windshield wipers on. Before the rap, I had to trap like I had mice at home. The illest nigga to ever breathe life through a microphone. Rappers always taking L's from me, it's like my license gone. Hang it up like a phone. I know they watch my throne. Rope dreads and bandanas since Chirac, I've seen lots of clones. They hating, I don't give a fuck. Independent and rich as fuck. My flow on this shit sick as fuck. I got bars like a prisoner. My guns and my bitch thick as fuck. Playing, watch how I hit them up. Gonna zip them up. So wait with the bag. Bitch, you know my bread long. Them niggas hating, gon' play this shit in they headphones.
He said them hating ass dudes. Yeah, they hate. But they're going to be bumping this, trying to get put on game, right? Trying to understand the style, trying to jump on the wave. Come on now.
That study so slutty, don't get his head blown. I screw the silencer on the blicky like I'm putting pegs on. Crazy ballers ain't a silent
like you're putting pegs on, right? Those from the hood. Before we had cars, if you wanted to get out of your hood and actually travel around to a new basketball court or whatnot, you put those pegs on the bike, and not everybody had them, and you could get got for them too. Motherfuckers are stealing pegs and BMX bikes and stuff. But yo, those pegs allow someone to stand behind you, right? If you're not riding on the bars, you're riding below. Yo, But he's saying, yo, I put the pegs on the same way I put this silencer on, or that potato on, right? Or that pillow over it. You know, come on now.
Shout out to my haters watching. This bitch all on my dick. It sound like he got lady problems. Had niggas who quit on me. I knew I'd be straight without him. And some got cut off too for having too much hate inside them. I will take life from you pussy soft as a baby's bottom. No dress shoes, bitch, I been a stepper. That's Stacey Adams. Last nigga played a shot.
Bro, shout out to the cats that know about Stacey Adams. And I'm not just talking about on prom night, right? We come cool. We step out. When we step out to the clubs, bro, I'm coming right? I got my Stacey Adams on, my jeans starched up, got my blazer fresh, my hat right. You know, yo, this cat knows what he's talking about, bro. That's Chicago, bro.
The baby's bottom. No dress shoes, bitch, I been a stepper. That's Stacey Adams. Last nigga
step in Chicago, step
came and got him. Remember, I got bodies, got them gone, but ain't forgotten.
Ooh, yo. And again, this isn't typically the type of music that I like. Right, you know, back in my day, I used to listen to something like this, but I'm 39 now. Hip hop took a different turn. I find myself listening to some Lil Strong, right? Etta James, Ella Fitzgerald, classic hits, right? Old school Nas, old school Kanye. But yo, every now and then you get put on someone that you just wouldn't expect that, right? I would look at Montana 300 and yo, no hate, bro. I'm not trying to roast you or so, but I would think there's nothing I can learn from this cat. He's just the everyday average Joe trying to be a rapper. Look at what I got, right? Always said when I rap, I say something significant, but now I'm talking about money, hoes, and rims again. And it's still about the Benjamins. That right? That Kanye I like to reference when we talk about rap. But yo, you got to kind of break down these lyrics and you can hear what this guy is truly saying. He's trying to spit to people that might honor and respect the way he looks and his position in the game, and they might listen to him before they listen to me. They'd be like, yo, who's this dude B, right? Blackish University. This cat looks like he dresses like a scarecrow, right? Who the hell is this dude? But they might respect Montana 300. And so he's doing what he needs to do to put people on game. Yo, shout out. Anybody doing that, man, you got respect in my book. And yo, I'm a fan of the lyrics, bro. You're pushing me, not as much as Black Thought or Ciroc or Toby Nwigwe, but yo, this cat is lyrical, and I look forward to looking into some more of his work. Yo, if you're a fan, not just of good music, not just Hand Up 300, not just of something that's super lyrical, but yo, if you support the movement of good music and bringing positivity to our communities and, man, Black excellence and change, right? Pushing the bar, man, don't forget to like and subscribe and support the station so we can continue highlighting cats like this Montana 300, yo. I look forward to seeing you on other videos.